Did you know there's a city that never sleeps? You may have heard about New York City or Tokyo, but did you know that there is a place in Nepal called Bhaktapur where the sun never sets? Well, let me tell you a little secret. Nepal is a land where legends come alive, a hidden gem tucked away in the heart of the Himalayas. Let's embark on a captivating journey through this enchanting country that will leave you breathless. Nepal, the land of towering mountains, ancient temples, and resilient people, stands at the heart of South Asia as a nation unlike any other. Tucked between two giants, India and China, Nepal is small in size yet vast in spirit. Its landscapes rise from the steamy jungles of the Terai to the snowbound peaks of the Himalayas, including Mount Everest, the world's highest mountain. But Nepal is more than geography. It is a country of living traditions, deep spirituality, and a history marked by resilience in the face of nature, politics, and change. The story of Nepal begins thousands of years ago when civilizations first took root in the fertile valleys between the mountains. The Kathmandu Valley, in particular, became a cradle of culture where Hindu and Buddhist traditions flourished side by side. Ancient chronicles speak of the Lichchavi dynasty, which ruled from the 4th to the 9th centuries, building temples, palaces, and water systems that laid the foundation of Nepalese civilization. Later, the Malla kings of the medieval era transformed the valley into a hub of art and architecture. Their legacy remains today in the UNESCO World Heritage Cities of Kathmandu, Bhaktapur, and Patan, where pagoda-style temples, intricately carved wooden windows, and royal courtyards transport visitors into a bygone age. Nepal's history is also one of unity forged from diversity. With more than 120 ethnic groups and over 100 languages, it is a mosaic of peoples. The Gurungs, Magars, Tamangs, Nuers, Sherpas, Therus, and many more each contribute to the cultural richness of the nation. The Sherpas of the Himalayan region, famed worldwide for their mountaineering skills, carry traditions tied to Tibetan Buddhism and a life adapted to the harsh high-altitude environment. The Tharus of the Terai maintain unique festivals, dances, and traditions tied to the forests and rivers of the plains. The Nuers of Kathmandu, skilled traders and artisans, developed a sophisticated urban culture that still shines in festivals like Indra Jatra and Biscuit Jatra. By the 18th century, Nepal was fragmented into small principalities and kingdoms. Out of this mosaic rose a warrior king, Prithvi Narayan Shah of Gurkha, who began unifying the country through conquest. By 1769, he captured Kathmandu and laid the foundation of modern Nepal. The Shah dynasty, which he founded, ruled the nation for centuries, steering it through wars, treaties, and modernization. Nepal's location, wedged between colonial India and imperial China, made it a buffer state. Unlike many of its neighbors, Nepal was never colonized, though it ceded territory to the British East India Company after the Anglo-Nepalese War in the early 19th century. The bravery of Nepalese soldiers, known as Gurkhas, left such an impression that they were recruited into the British and Indian armies, a tradition that continues today. Nepal's political journey, however, has been turbulent. In 1846, the Khat massacre ushered in the Rana dynasty of hereditary prime ministers who ruled autocratically for over a century. While the Shah kings remained as figureheads, the Ranas held real power, isolating Nepal from the outside world and maintaining strict control over society. Modernization stagnated, and education was limited to the elite. Yet Nepal's identity endured, preserved through faith, festivals, and traditions. The 20th century brought change, Inspired by global currents of independence and democracy, Nepalese revolutionaries overthrew Rana rule in 1951 with support from King Tribhuvan. The monarchy regained power and Nepal opened slowly to the world. Tourism began to arrive, especially after 1953, when Sir Edmund Hillary of New Zealand and Tenzing Norgay Sherpa of Nepal became the first to summit Mount Everest. Suddenly, the world's attention turned to Nepal as a land of adventure and mystery. Trekkers and climbers flocked to the Himalayas, drawn not only by the peaks, but by the warmth of the Nepalese people and the spiritual aura of the land. Yet political struggles continued. In 1960, King Mahendra dissolved parliament and established the Panchayat system, a partyless form of monarchy-led government. Democracy advocates resisted, and decades of political struggle culminated in 1990, when a popular movement forced the restoration of multi-party democracy under a constitutional monarchy. For a moment, hope flourished, but tensions remained, fueled by inequality, poverty, and marginalized groups demanding justice. In 1996, a Maoist insurgency erupted, beginning a decade-long civil war that claimed more than 13,000 lives. Villages became battlegrounds, and ordinary people suffered deeply. In 2001, tragedy struck the monarchy. Crown Prince Dipendra killed King Birendra and much of the royal family before dying himself. The massacre shocked the nation, and King Gyanendra took the throne amid suspicion and mistrust. Eventually, growing protests and the Maoist movement pushed Nepal toward a historic transformation. In 2008, the monarchy was abolished, and Nepal was declared a federal democratic republic. The Shah dynasty, which had united the nation centuries earlier, came to an end. Modern Nepal is still shaping its identity as a republic. The 2015 constitution established Nepal as a secular federal state, though religion remains deeply rooted in daily life. Hinduism and Buddhism, intertwined for centuries, dominate the spiritual landscape. Temples like Pashupatinath, dedicated to Shiva, attract pilgrims from across South Asia. The Buddhanath Stupa, with its watchful eyes of the Buddha, remains one of the most important centers of Tibetan Buddhism. Festivals bring life to the streets. Dashain and Tihar are celebrated with family gatherings, lights, and rituals. Holi explodes in color, while smaller festivals honor gods, ancestors, and nature. Culturally, Nepal is a blend of tradition and modernity. In music, instruments like the sarangi, madal, and bansuri accompany folk songs that tell of love, hardship, and devotion. In art, Thangka paintings depict Buddhist deities with vivid colors and intricate detail. Cuisine reflects geography and diversity. Dal bhat, a meal of lentils, rice, and vegetables, sustains most households. Momos, Tibetan-style dumplings, are beloved by all, and Nawari feasts bring dozens of dishes in celebration of community and life. Nature is both Nepal's greatest gift and its greatest challenge. The Himalayas attract climbers and trekkers from across the globe, bringing tourism revenue but also danger. Each year, expeditions climb Everest, where the death zone above 8,000 meters tests human limits. The Sherpas, often the unsung heroes of mountaineering, guide climbers with unmatched skill and endurance. Beyond Everest, treks to Annapurna, Langtang, and Mustang offer breathtaking beauty and cultural immersion. Wildlife thrives in the lowlands, where Chitwan National Park protects tigers, rhinos, and elephants, while Sagarmatha National Park preserves alpine ecosystems. But Nepal is also vulnerable. In 2015, a devastating earthquake struck near Kathmandu, killing nearly 9,000 people and destroying temples, homes, and villages. The quake was a reminder of the fragility of life in a seismically active region. Recovery has been slow, but the resilience of the Nepalese people shines through as they rebuild their lives and cultural heritage. Climate change adds further challenges, with glacial melt threatening floods, while erratic weather impacts agriculture, the livelihood of most citizens. Despite these struggles, Nepal moves forward with determination. Its young generation, educated and globally connected, is shaping new ideas for the future. Many work abroad, sending remittances that form a significant part of the economy, but others remain at home to innovate in tourism, technology, and sustainable development. Women, historically marginalized, are taking on greater roles in politics, business, and activism. Civil society pushes for inclusion of indigenous peoples, Dalits, and other marginalized groups in the democratic process. Nepal's story ultimately is one of balance between tradition and progress, spirituality and politics, mountains and valleys, diversity and unity. Few countries embody such contrasts so vividly. A Hindu priest chanting at dawn by the Bagmati River, a Sherpa guiding climbers to the summit of Everest, a farmer in the Terai harvesting rice, a student in Kathmandu scrolling on a smartphone, all part of the same national fabric. Visitors often leave Nepal with a sense of humility. It is not just the mountains, though they inspire awe, but the spirit of the people, their kindness, resilience, and unshakable sense of community. A phrase often heard in Nepal is Atithi Devo Bhava. The guest is like a god. It is this warmth, combined with stunning landscapes and profound cultural depth, that makes Nepal unforgettable. As Nepal navigates the 21st century, it carries with it the weight of history and the promise of possibility. It faces poverty, political instability, and environmental threats. But it also possesses treasures of culture, resilience, and human spirit that cannot be measured in wealth. From the peaks of Everest to the streets of Kathmandu, from the chants of monks to the laughter of children flying kites, Nepal endures as a land where the human story and the natural world intertwine in remarkable ways. In the end, Nepal is more than a country. It is an experience of contrasts,